Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take you on another little walking tour where we like to explore some communities and talk about what's currently going on here in Phoenix, and also answer any questions that you might have. If you do have questions, make sure to comment down below and we might answer them on the next video. Today we are up here in North Phoenix, and we are going to explore the community of Talinn at Desert Ridge. Pan around a little bit to kind of show you a little bit of what's going on. Beautiful community up here, tucked away right on the border of Scottsdale, right around Desert Ridge Marketplace, City North. The JW Marriott's right close by, and we're actually about probably 3 miles from the Phoenix Open, which is currently happening over there in North Scottsdale. So a lot of stuff going on. It's been kind of a crazy week. We've had a lot of rain and cold weather after kind of a beautiful week last week. We had crazy, storm front come in, caused a lot of delays and cancellations this week with the Open, but it's a beautiful sunny day today, probably around 60 degrees, a little bit of cloudy, and a good day to be out and about. So thank you guys for kind of joining me as we kind of tour through. I've been in this community a lot of times over the past couple months because of some of the interest, and I love the location. You're kind of backed to state land on this side here. So if you saw this on a map, you'd see that you're kind of tucked away in a little private section up here on the north side of Phoenix, and you've got access, like really nice access to a lot of the entertainment districts, like we said, Desert Ridge, City North, really close to the Mayo Clinic. You've got mountain views, not only over here to the south of you that you can kind of look into central Phoenix, but also the McDowell Mountain range behind you going into Scottsdale. So there's been a lot of interest in this community for a lot of reasons, and it's just a cool spot. So I thought I'd come up here and tell you guys a little bit more about it. I did have it on my list of top 10 new communities to kind of potentially focus on. So if you are looking for brand new and you're moving to the Phoenix area and you kind of want to know what I think are the best communities to target here in 2024, make sure to check out that video, and I'll leave a link to it above. So interesting enough, as I'm walking around here, I had a coyote just kind of walk right in front of my path over here. So actually there's 2 of them hanging out together that I see. So one of the potential benefits of living up here in Talinn is you got coyotes walking around. So what is going on outside of the weather and the Open here in Phoenix? When talking about real estate, there's still a lot of buyer activity out and about. We're still seeing a lot of interest. We've seen that taper slightly because of interest rates kind of creeping back up a little bit. So we're keeping an eye on that. Obviously with everything that kind of happened over the past month, we saw a lot of builders start increasing some of the prices again. So we're going to see if that still people will start pulling the trigger or continue to pull the trigger as they're here, or if we're going to see people start to push back a little bit. I can tell you, even in this community here, there are, a few listings that tend to be a little higher than what, especially comparing this year versus last year. We're seeing, some single story homes that are around 2,000 square foot that are listed for right around $1 million that we're probably selling for $100K less last year at the same time. So we're going to kind of keep an eye on that to see what's going on. The part of the issue continues to be our inventory. And so as long as we have a short amount of inventory and we have people that are coming in and say, I found the house that I like, and they pull the trigger on something because there's nothing else, that's what keeps pushing these prices up. And so it's hard to kind of guide people 100%. It's like, hey, is there an opportunity to get a deal? Are you going to have to pay the price? We're seeing a little bit of mix of everything. And so most of the houses that tend to have the most appeal continue to get these premium prices and are pushing the market a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Obviously, our goal is to try to help guide you in the right direction, and obviously help you to make sure that you don't overpay on anything as well. So I do want to go back here. I like walking over to this part of the neighborhood because it kind of comes and you can kind of start to see where you kind of it ends and the state land begins, and then just to kind of know you've got little walking trails and stuff like this out here. And it's just very peaceful, beautiful day, especially with the clouds. And yeah, just a lot to like out here. So I did have a couple questions come up regarding some of the communities I chose on my top 10 list. So we'll talk about that quickly as well. There are a lot of factors to consider when I'm trying to figure out what neighborhoods to put in there. And so if anybody has any things on like, hey, what do you think about this community versus another community? I'm happy to go through that with you guys. But I'm seeing a lot of just average to below average communities are out there. It's hard for me to kind of really target some of them. Some of them are going to be area specific where if you need to find a spot that's within a certain location, then that makes sense. But like this week I went out to, and again, I'll show you some more of the views. I went out to Avondale and toured the community of Alomar, which is supposed to be this brand new master plan community that's supposed to have a lot of the same amenities like Eastmark and just be a really cool, you know, setup for families and people moving in. And as soon as I got there, because I was going to do a video on it, as soon as I got there, there were crazy power lines surrounding the whole thing. And I was like, I can't tell people that this is a nice community. I know there's people that are already moved in out there. So if anybody's living out in Alomar, I'd love to get your opinion. But I just could not stand. The whole community was just a massive amount of power lines surrounding it. And, you know, as somebody who lives in an area, there are power lines constantly around central Phoenix. This was like major. So there's just communities that I don't find to be that appealing. So please know that like I'm doing everything I can to try to guide people in the right direction as far as best location, overall value, amenities, the builder quality, all that stuff. So, but as we continue to cruise around here, again, let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm going to continue doing these type of videos just to kind of showcase some areas, just so you can see, walk around a little bit and just talk about what's going on. So you can kind of get a general feel for what things look like. You're going to notice that, you know, most of these communities are going to have smaller lot sizes. So, you know, these lot sizes are going to be probably in the, call it the 6,000 to 8,000 range for the most part. You might have a few lots that get a little bit larger, but you're going to be pretty close to your neighbors. But when it comes to like the area, that's where people just love it. So if you guys have questions, make sure to reach out to me, leave a comment down below, let me know. I'll answer them in the next community tour. If you have areas that you want me to tour, happy to do that as well. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.